Hey guys, I'm Dave, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Debt Free Differently. People are always looking to pay off debt and save money, and in this video I'm going to share a life hack to help you get your finances on track. Whether you're trying to change your spending habits or pay off some debt, this life hack reprograms the way that your brain thinks about change. I normally talk about managing your money, so I'm going to talk about this life hack in the context of paying off debt or changing your money habits, but it really could apply to pretty much any large change. This life hack changed my life, so let's get right into it. If you know of Dave Ramsey, you might have heard him say, "Normal is broke. Be weird." And I think that there's a lot to that. That being said, if you redefine what normal means to you, you can make your journey to being debt-free a whole lot easier. When you think about it, every single person has their own definition of normal. We have different jobs, we sleep at different times, we eat different things, and we think that different things are fun. We also have different ways of thinking about money. What that means is that what's normal to someone else doesn't define or change what you're capable of, or vice versa. If you've ever gotten a puppy or had a baby, think of how different your life was before and after. They're often drastically different, but you adapted to whatever it took for you to be successful, and over time, it became normal to you. Right now, you might be struggling with debt, and when you make the commitment to get out of debt, you're making a decision to redefine what normal is to you. You're changing your habits, the way that you think about money, and even the way that you see yourself. The sooner that you're at peace with the fact that your normal has changed, the easier it gets and the more that you can do anything that you put your mind to. To get out of debt, you make a lot of decisions. You pick up side jobs, you skip time with friends, and you change your whole budget. The more that you keep saying that what you're doing is crazy or focusing on how hard it is, the more difficult you're making this on yourself. This is one way that resolutions fail, by focusing on the change instead of focusing on the consistency. The sooner that you can make your goal of being debt-free normal to you, the sooner that all of the extra things that you're doing just become part of your everyday life. You know when people go on a 30-day juice cleanse and then just end up back where they started in a few months? They did something weird and they made it weird. It wasn't normal to them. When you change the way that you think about debt and money and normalize it, you're changing the course of your financial future and putting it on a sustainable path. Also, one of the best parts of doing this is that it frees you from comparison with other people. They do them and you do you. Just like you're making choices to get out of debt and get ahead of your finances, your friends are making their own decisions too. One day, they might make the same choices that you are, but it might not be the right time for them, just like it wasn't the right time for you before. The good news is that we can all adapt. Our definitions of normal are flexible, and they can change depending on where we are in life and where we are in our own financial journeys. Right now, normal for you might mean paying off debt. Later, it might be investing, creating passive income, or even saving for a house. Now that we're debt-free, we absolutely spend, invest, and manage our money differently than we did before. This is a small mental adjustment that can make a huge difference when you're paying off debt and working on your financial goals. Normal is consistent, and by redefining your normal, you can stay focused on what's important to you. You're reprogramming your relationship with money, and now is as good a time as any to start. Of course, if you learned something new or like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, or subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Debt Free Differently.